The following review is going to be on Transformers Legacy Wave 2 Deluxe Class ELITA-1. Stay tuned. Rodimusbill here, and today we're doing another Transformers Legacy figure. This is our Wave 2 Deluxe Class figure of ELITA-1. First, you take a look at the box. It is Transformers Generations. There is the Transformers Legacy logo. It says Deluxe Class and ELITA-1. There is Elita in her robot mode. There's the Legacy picture. There is the Transformers Legacy logo again. There is the UPC if anybody wants it. And here is the back. Now, Legacy is G1 inspired characters. So this is ELITA-1. And she's kinda in a Earth mode car, kinda slash Cybertronian car, Robot 2 car and 14 steps. And here's the QR code. And this one is actually not a parts former. Most of her parts is actually used in the car. All right, let's get her out of the package and see what we've got. And here we have Elita right out of the package. First, we're gonna do the QR code on the box. So, I like to do this in real time. So, there, we're going to scan it in. And then we're going to open the browser. And let's see. And there is our ELITA-1. We have like a little GIF of Elita. You can see the Energon blasters, a little movement there, and she's shooting. And it says ELITA-1 Autobot. Alternate mode, Cybertronian car. So, they do call this a Cybertronian car. Function Resistance Leader, Special Unit Shield of Solus, and Origin Universe G1. Now, she never transformed in the old Autobot cartoons, like season 1 or 2 she was in, but I guess they had to take some liberties. Signature weapon, dual energy rifles, dual energon rifles launch dual streams of concentrated energon blasts, and her bio is ELITA-1 bravely leads the resistance forces, standing fearless in the face of danger. Alright, strength is 8, intelligence a 10, speed is 9, and firepower is an 8. And that is Optimus Prime's main squeeze, ELITA-1. Now, one thing I am missing is the instruction booklet. I apologize, somehow I misplaced it. So we're going to skip the instruction booklet. She comes with a little fake top of her headpiece like this. And what you can do is you just put it in here. And it's the top of her car. And I don't know why, but they do. And then she comes with these two Energon weapons. They are a little different because you see one's got the hole in the middle. And one's got the port at the beginning. See, and this one's got two ports like that, and this one has the ones where you combine them. So you can do it like this. They would say male, female end, but I don't know if that's PC nowadays. But this would be the male end, and this would be the female end. And she can have one gun or two. And they are Blush compatible. We'll do this like that. So they are both Blush compatible. Thank you, MGO, for making that word Blush in our vocabulary. And let's see, she can carry them here or here in each hand. Or she can do is it tells you part of her bio, double blasted. So she can carry them in here like that. Now, I know one thing they don't really show you is how to carry these in robot mode. So you really can't do much unless you want to peg them in here. Then they're out of her hands and she doesn't have to worry about it. Or, you know, I don't know if you want to do that. But they can also go in those 5mm ports. But if you don't want to deal with it in her hand, they go like that, and that's not too bad. Now, she is not part of, most of her pieces actually do form the robot. For some reason, with the With the fembots, they always used to make like the car as the backpack, and you could literally form the car with the backpack. This one is not like that. A very big improvement over the ELITA-1, which was the recolor of the Earthrise RC, which I do not want to bring out anymore. I never want to touch that figure now that I got the Studio Series 86, but we'll look at that later and get real close and personal with her. So definitely she has the G1 face. She got the 2 antennas. She got the white face. She got pink lipstick, blue eyes. They're not see-through. So let's see. You got the light pink, a very tiny Autobot symbol. She's got light pink. She's got red, and then she's got a darker pink. So she's. I hope you can see that on the camera. So there's a red. There's pink. There's red, a dark pink, a light pink, and the red. You got white, then you got the red on the waist. I don't know why they didn't just paint it all the way around. It looks, you know, Hasbro usually doesn't like to go cheap like that, but for some reason they did on this figure. And the inside is pink, and then you got the white thighs, and then again you got the pink, almost purple color, and the red for the leg, and then the feet go back to being that pink again. Definitely light pink on the arms, and her backpack's not bad. I mean, not bad at all. And the top of the car is like many Transformers now they've been doing. You just put the hood, folds in on itself, and stick it in the back. She got some cool rims. They're not those mushroom pegs anymore, which is pretty nice on all four. Some hollow spaces in the back of her thighs, but not too bad. Now, about this back, what you can do is there's several different ways you can do this. If you don't like these sticking up like that, what you can do is just turn them around like this. And then you got that, which doesn't look that bad. Not at all. Or you can do it the other way. Now these are on slider joints. What you can do is you can take this piece and slide it like that as you're going to transform her. And then now you've got a much lower profile like that. And again, not bad. Reminds me of some Stunticons, but not that bad. I actually don't mind. Let's see. I don't mind this profile at all with it like that. I don't think they're too high. Again, they're not too bad right there, but you know, or I might just do this. You know, that's not bad neither. And then put the guns in her hand, and she's all ready, raring to go. Okay, now, 4. We're going to put this back to normal, and then we're going to go through articulation. Head does rotate the full 360. It's got some up and down movements. Now the arms, they're very limited to what they can do. They do go out all the way. You got upper bicep rotation, and the elbows do more than 90 degrees, and actually the wrist rotate, which is a pretty nice thing on this figure. You usually don't have wrist rotation, even though it's part of a transformation, but just barely. So you got more than 90 on the elbows. Good 360 degrees waist. It's not hindered at all. You got up that far. Not much on the back. And she can't even do a split. Well, if she does like that, she can do the split. This rotates right here at the upper leg. Let's see. 90 degrees at the knee. And then the foot, basically, this folds over for transformation and doesn't really go up or down a lot. And that is ELITA-1 in the new Legacy. Now, they call this a Cybertronian car, but we'll see about that. All right, now let's do some comparisons. Now, since she is Wave 2 comparisons, first I'm going to start with the Wave 2 figure. So this is Wave 2, Wild Rider Deluxe Stunticon. Again, he's got more options on the back too. And you could check out my video I have of him. And then I'm going to bring in Deluxe Tarantulas, part of the Beast Wars. So, that is the Wave 2, and I think the other Wave 2 is a recolor of somebody. Now we're going to bring in some fembots. Alright, we'll bring our first fembot. We're going to do, let's bring in the RC from Transformers Prime. That's part of Legacy 2, Wave 1. And what we're going to bring in Road Rage, which is the Velocitron Walmart special. So that is those two fembots. And we're going to bring in, I believe this is Moon Racer during Combiner Wars. They had a couple of remolds, and I believe this was Moon Racer. Also going back to Titan's Return, we have Windblade. So, Elita used to be the most famous female Autobot, then it was RC, and then it was Windblade. She was a contest winner. And then, this is Studio Series 86 RC. And this is the Bumblebee Movie Studio Series RC. I pretend the Earthrise RC does not exist anymore. So, we're going to bring in... Let's bring in some girl power. And there is, and you know what? There we go. Let's bring in one more. Here's Air from Kingdom Beast Wars. So, there's all our female Autobots. There are more than this, but for the ones of this review, there's all our female Autobots. Nice little collection of them. And of course, you got to bring in Optimus Prime, ELITA-1's main squeeze. It would be nice if we could duplicate. I know they have the Orion Pax and Alpha Trion figure repack, the new one, but I want an ELITA-1. I guess this is about as accurate as we're going to get to that cartoon episode. So, there's Prime and ELITA-1. Until death do your part. Okay, now let's transform Elita into her, quote, Cybertronian car. First, as we always, we take off the guns. Okay, now what we want to do is we'll just lift this part up. It's on a joint right there. And we're going to rotate these back and slide this in like that. Okay, so we're going to just take this and we're going to slide it back and slide that in like so. Oops. Why isn't this cooperating with me? Huh. Never had a problem with this before. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Now, you gotta be careful. Sometimes with these I think these are called mushroom pegs, where they just slide out, you slide them on. It wasn't correct. So, to show you again, we're just going to move this out, move it up, and we're going to rotate these sideways. And now we have the front of the car all done. So, while you're back here, you can come back here and take this piece and just fold it out like that. And there you go. So now, you move this forward like this. Now the arms are weird, so you gotta turn them so you can bend them like this. And then what you want to do is there's a little tab right there, and you want to get it right next to the arm. And that just, so it angles a little, and then you gotta take the hand and rotate the hand. So, here's how she is normally with her elbow there. So you got to rotate this once, rotate the hand, and then you just angle this in until that pegs. So, that's what I got there. Now, the feet, you want to rotate the waist. Now, the feet are something very different. It's pretty cool, actually. So, you take these pieces and you fold them out like that. Take these, you fold them out like that, And then this I haven't seen in a while. You disengage the feet and you just fold them in like that. So disengage, there'll be a peg there. That peg goes into that hole. And then while here, these are like a slider. So you want to come here. You don't push them together. You just come in on the top and slide it down. And then what you do is you put this tab into this hole right there. And then you put the top of the car in the spoiler. So it connects there and it connects here. And then you do the other one. This connects in there. And the spoiler connects. And these you just flip over. You know, these are the weakest part of the car. And there you go. And that is her car mode. Yeah, and I guess this is supposed to be her head transformed. I don't know why they even come out with this piece. It's kind of reminiscent of her head, but I don't know. But that is the official way to do. There we go. That is the official way to do the car. And it's a neat car. Like I said, it reminds me of an old cartoon, not Transformers car, but I mean, it's definitely colorful. I mean, you definitely got all the pinks and the reds and the whites clash. And then the guns, you have the 5mm port here. You can put it there. You can put it like that. Right here. That barely fits, so you can do it there. And you can do it here. And this side, you can only do it sideways, like that, and like that. So we're just gonna do it like this. So it's not too bad. Or if you just don't want to use this, what you can do is you can combine the two guns. Now notice one is longer than the other, so you can use it like that. And of course it's bluish compatible. There you go, but then you got nothing with this piece. I mean, that doesn't look really good there. But I'm not really sure why they included this. I mean, it takes up a nice 5mm port on the top. But there is the car. So you got the clear blue plastic. I mean, it's really see-through. You can see her waist and everything in there. You got the red T there. You got the pink, the white, the pink. The headlights are painted white, which is pretty cool. You got the white bumper. You can see the top of her head. I do like the wheels. The wheels are very nice. You actually got white rims with black wheels. The back is the weakest part of the car, but that's not too bad. There's the side. You got little vents. You got some, paneling right there. It's got a cool spoiler. I'm not really sure what this tab is in for, but there you go, in her car mode. And she rolls pretty good. Definitely rolls pretty good. I mean, it's got some clearance. The chest, with these females, it does clear it. I don't want it the paint chipping, but I think we're going to be okay. All right, and we'll just put these on the side, and we'll do some vehicle comparisons. So we'll put that there and that there. Or, you know what? Let's just do the vehicle comparisons without the gun. There you go. And for our first comparison, we're going to do Wild Rider, her Wave 2 teammate. Both Deluxes, both cars. And then we're going to bring in Tarantulas. Now look, they're both Deluxes, they're both the same size, but in so much difference when they're transformed into their modes. And then, let's see, we're going to bring in a couple of RCs. Whoops, did this one wrong. There you go. So you've got Studio Series 86. You've got the movie RC, Bumblebee movie RC, and you've got the car RC. And then we're going to bring in RC from Transformers Animated. This is the Legacy version. Motorcycle. This is Moonracer. Again, this one mold was recolored a couple times. That seems to be the catch-all for fembots. Let's do Windblade. Now probably the most famous fembot besides, I think ELITA-1 might be catching up to her because Windblade hasn't had a new version in a while. Let's see. Air Razor. Pretty cool. And last, we've got the boyfriend. So, we've got Optimus Prime and RC together once again. And I like it. Scale-wise, let's see, the guy would be that big. Yeah, I think they're a little out of scale. But you can't be perfect. And if you're ever talking about a power couple, this is that power couple. And that is all. Oh, you know what? Let's bring in Cosmos real quick since I have him handy. And this is the Legacy version. And that is all for comparisons. Now, unlike most reviewers, I like to transform them back both ways. I always start the way they are packaged. I know most reviewers start in alt mode to robot mode. But I like to start as they're packaged to go in one way. And then I like to go back the other way. Because sometimes it's a lot harder one way and not. Alright, oh, and that's the bottom of RC. You got Elita. You can actually see her, but you know what? Everything is used for the car, so it's pretty cool. Now, to transform her back, I think first we'll flip these over. And then we'll untab the spoiler and the door. Stretch those out and just fold that in. Other arm. We'll do the same way, or the leg will do the same way. Disconnect it here and here. Fold this back, and then you'll connect this tab into that hole, like that. And rotate this around, and the foot. So, there we go. Now, disconnect the arm right here. There we go. We'll untab the arms. Then we can move this whole thing up. Like this. We'll turn it to waist, and while we're here we can fold this in here. Oh, and there's a little tab in the back, and she's got a little space in the back too. Look at that. So, now the arms, we're going to rotate this for the elbow and rotate the hand. There's her arm. We're going to rotate 90 degrees for that, and then we're going to rotate the hand. And then this, what we're going to do is, it's on that double hinge right there. Do whatever you like. To do like she's supposed to be, we're just going to rotate this up like, whoops. Yeah, and they fall out of these pegs all the time. And we're going to rotate this, unconnect this, and then just put that up there. And then we're just going to take this top and pull it back. And now we've got ELITA-1 back in her robot mode. And I like her. She is a big step in the fembot category. I'm glad they're actually now making the ladies with the proper car parts being used in the whole figure and not just stuck on her back. Yes, they do have the feminine qualities. Like I should say, in the chesticular area. And I guess the pronouns are her and she, but that's a different topic for another discussion. Anyway, and that is ELITA-1. So a big improvement. I wouldn't be surprised if this mold starts to get recolored for other female Autobots, and I wouldn't mind it. Maybe, maybe they could change the hood. Maybe change the fenders to look a little different to give them some variety. But all in all, ELITA-1 is a very nice step in the Legacy collection. Okay, that's about it. So if you see this, if you see a link below to buy this on either Amazon or Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth, or anything like that, feel free to do so. It helps me a lot. I have a day job, and I just do this on the side and for fun because I love Transformers. Check me out on Facebook on Rodimusbill's YouTube pages. I'm on all the Transformer Addicts, all capital letters, and Facebook, tformers.com, Generation 1, all those other ones. And that's about it. So, until next time, when Prime and Elita go on their honeymoon, and then literally till all are one, if you know what I mean, as they're going to go on their honeymoon, till all are one. Get it? All right, anyway. Until next time, Rodimusbill and ELITA-1 and Optimus Prime out.